Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I would like to start off this video by introducing you to our new logo from this to this. As we move on, today's topic is mensuration from the class 6 NCERT textbook. The first thing we will learn is the definition of perimeter and area. Also, we will learn about the definition of regular closed figures. For perimeter is the distance covered along the boundary forming a closed figure when you go around the figure once, and the amount of surface enclosed by a closed figure is called its area. Figures in which all sides and angles are equal are called regular closed figures. As we move on to measuring perimeter. If you want to find a perimeter of a regular figure, you only need to know two things: the length of one of its sides and the number of sides it has. Once you have this information, you can easily calculate the perimeter of the figure. Note, this only applies to regular figures. For example, if you want to find the perimeter of a regular figure like a square, you need to multiply by the length of one of the sides by 4. This is because a square has 4 equal sides, and to find the total length of all the sides, you need to multiply the length of one side by the number of the sides. Similarly, if you were to find the perimeter of the hexagons, you need to multiply the length of one of its sides by 6. Remembering this simple formula can help you quickly and easily find the perimeter of any regular figures. Know the length of one of its sides and the number of sides it has. Moving on, let us understand a few rules of measuring the perimeter. Perimeter of a rectangle will be 2 into length plus breadth. Perimeter of a square will be 4 into length of one of its sides, and the perimeter of an equilateral triangle will be 3 into length of a side. Moving on to measurement of area. So if you want to find the area of a square, you only need to know the length of one of its sides and multiply it. That means the area of a square is side into side. If one of its sides is 4 cm, then you need to know 4 into 4 is equal to 16 square cm, as it is written in the note column that the answer will be always be expressed in square units for area. For a rectangle, multiply the length by the breadth. That means if the length is 3 cm and the breadth is 2 cm, then you need to multiply 2 and 3, which means 6 square cm. We will also do an experiment to know if rectangles and squares with the greater perimeter affect area also. So here we have a 4 cm perimeter of a square and another square that has a perimeter of 8 cm. We can know that the perimeter of the second square is greater. The side of the first square is 1 cm and the side of the second square is 2 cm. 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1 square cm, which is the area of the square. 2 into 2 is the area of the second square, which is 4 square cm. This means that greater perimeter means greater area in squares and squares. Tell me the answer for the rectangles. Think and think. Comment your answer in the comment section below. So, moving on. A few formulas to help you remember the area. Note them down quickly. So, the next is measuring area using squared paper. If you want to find the area of a shape, place it on one square unit squared paper and count the number of squares covered. This is the area of the shape. The same note, answer will always be expressed in square units for area. The following conventions are also adopted, which is ignoring portions of the area that are less than half a square and counting as one square if more than half a square is in a region. If exactly half the square is counted, take its area as half square units. Another question for today. What if the squared paper has 1 square meter of grids? So this was the question for today. Thank you everyone.